They don't hear me though, huh? What? Yeah. The hardest fate to catch is the one you catching with yourself. It's a motherfucker when they sit you on that shelf. I done been there, nigga. Served 7 straight. Thought it was impossible when a nigga heard that day. Judge put that hammer down. Yeah, I kept a straight face. Turned around and seen the tears rolling down my baby face. 8 seconds, 37 shots, cost me 7 years. Them prison bars change you, force you to overcome your fears.
Nate Dogg 916 coming at you live from Sacramento. Hey, we got another one for y'all today, man. We're going to do another Q&A for you. Before we get into that, let me ask you to please, when you watch my videos, man, I appreciate all the views. I really do. But can you please smash that like button, man? Smash that like button so I can see that y'all like the videos, not that you watching them. I appreciate the views because it counts. I really do. But smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, hit that notification bell, and comment in the comments below, man. Leave some comments, man. If you got some questions, if you want to see certain people, if you know somebody that want to come on, man, lock in, link up with us. And we, as you can see, a couple people who've already linked in with us from here have been on the channel. So let's get it. If you got questions, like smoke them if you got them. We addressed our questions. You know what I mean? We doing that. That's what we doing. So let us know. Also, check me out at Nate.Dog916 on Instagram, and you can check Sandman out at Sandman2788 at Instagram. You can check me out on Facebook at Nate Jackson from Sacramento. So type Nate Jackson and then go in the cities and put Sacramento, and you'll find me. You'll see me right there, my ugly mug right there, posted blazed right in front of you. Right. So, but we thank you for the support. We appreciate you guys, and please, 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 if you like what you hear, tell your friends about it. Tell somebody about it. It's that simple. So we're going to get into it. First of all, good morning, Sandman.
Hey, morning, Nate. How's it going, man?
I'm good. I'm good. Now that we got the intros out of the way, I'm going to send a shout out. I'm going to send a shout out today to American Cholo.
Yeah.
For y'all who don't know, go check out his page, American Cholo. I'm sending a shout out to American Cholo. If y'all can see that, the brother sent me a shirt emblazoned with his logo, with my freeway on it, with my Interstate 80 that goes through my neighborhood, 80 on it. You know, I got the shirt, brother. Thank you. I appreciate you. And I appreciate your support as well. Look for something from me and him coming soon. We gonna break the internet with that one, man. We gonna break the internet.
Going. Yeah.
Yeah. So y'all look forward to that. And you know, for those who want to steal the ideas, come along, man. It's a big party. We ain't tripping. It's good. It's good. There's enough food for everybody to eat, man. But once again, shout out to American Cholo. I appreciate you. I want to send one more shout out while we on here. Big Hurt. He almost at 500,000, man. If y'all don't know about Big Hurt, tell somebody about Big Hurt. Let's get the brother up to 500,000, man. Let's get him up. His subscriber count is at almost at 500,000, man. Let's go. And
find Big Herc at Fresh Out Series.
Yeah, Big Herc at Fresh Out Series. And or you can email him at freshoutseries.com. It's nothing. Get at him. He answers questions too. I'm going to put it like this. As far as I'm concerned, if it wasn't for him, I wouldn't be on here. You know what I mean? He started it for me. You know, he's the originator. I know they put some other people up with him on the little post, but he's the one who originated this for me, from my side of the line. You know what I mean? So salute, brother. I appreciate you, man, and keep doing your thing, man. You got all support you need from me. If you ever need me, give me a call. You got my phone number. So let's get into this Q&A, man. What was that question? We got a question from a viewer on live yesterday, and they wanted to hear a story. What was the story about, I believe?
It was about riots against police.
Riots against the police. Now, I can tell you guys a story. It's secondhand. I don't want to seem like I'm telling war stories about stuff I didn't participate in, but this is a story. Somebody asked about a good riot against police. Well, I'm gonna tell you a good riot against the police that happened, but it's secondhand. I want to be honest with you guys, 100%. It's secondhand. I was on B Yard in High Desert. The riot happened on C Yard. But the guy who started the riot, his name will remain unsaid, but those who were there know his name. He was my cellie when he got out the shoe. So me and him were cellies in New Corcoran when he got out the shoe for that riot. So he basically gave me a play-by-play of the whole get down, what happened. I read the paperwork, everything. So I'm gonna share the story. But once again, it's secondhand, so please don't take it like I'm trying to be tell a story I wasn't involved in. So from the brother's point of view, they own the yard, high desert, level 4, C yard, one of the most poppinest yards in high desert. And they just doing their program, they making it happen, they doing their stuff how they doing it, every cat's working out, playing basketball, just regular prison life, man. And off on the other side of the yard, the whites get into it with each other. Some white inmates get into it with each other. There's obviously some removal, some cleanup. I don't know exactly what was happening over there, but so the yard goes down, obviously, right? And a couple guys got stabbed up pretty bad, right, on the white side of it, right? So they put the whole yard down, right? So they got the whole yard down, and then they bring out like the squad, the riot squad, right? So this is where they open up the big gate that separates the upper and lower yards, or they separate the upper yard and the lower yard, and they have a little education area back there, and they open that up, and the guards walk through there all armored up like they're about to sell extract, stuff like that. They come out with all their zip ties and stuff, and they start zip tying the whites, right? Then somebody makes a call. I don't know if it's a sergeant, a lieutenant, a captain. Somebody makes the call and says, no, we need you guys to search everybody. Now,
every race?
Everybody on the yard.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
So they're like, first they're starting with the whites, and they're stripping these people butt naked on the yard, right? With the wands and all that. But this is normal behavior. I've seen this before. I've had this inflicted upon me before. They don't, there's no modicum of respect as far as personal space or personal beliefs of modesty in prison, So they got these dudes stripping butt naked, and they get around to the brother I'm talking about, I was cellies with. Well, they get around to the blacks, right? They tell the blacks, get on the wall, right? So the group that they get to first is like maybe 10 people, right? I can't say this, they're from the Bay Area, right? So they put these dudes on the wall. Unfortunately for these guards that were there at that point, the group that they pick first was a paperwork group. So it wasn't just some non-affiliate dudes from the Bay Area, it was some dudes under work. So basically a prison gang, for those who don't know what I mean when I say prison work. It's some guys that are part of a serious prison gang. And so they put these guys on the wall, and the guys are just like, yeah, we're not stripping out, man. We're not stripping out. We didn't have nothing to do with that incident. And they're talking to the dude that was my cellie, and they're like, hey, man, you got to strip out. Turn around and get on the wall. He's like, nah, you can pat me down, but I'm not stripping out, right? Well, he turned around to put his hands on the wall, and the guard pushed him from behind up to push him up against the wall, and he hit his head on the wall. Well, as soon as he hit his head on the wall, he turned around and he get off on the guard, right? Well, you got to understand that he's standing with 5 of his comrades. Now, when we talk about people that are under paperwork, prison gangs, as far as the black side, right? Like me, I wasn't part of a prison gang. I was part of a street gang. So when I talk about my homeboys, it's just my homie. That's my homie. That's my homeboy. You know what I mean? That's my boy. But if I was under paperwork, that would be my homeboy from my hood. But this dude right here that's under the same paperwork, that's my comrade. You know what I mean? Just the wording that they use, right? So he's standing with like 9 of his comrades. There's a rule, man. It's a rule. It's in every prison. It's in every gang. It's in every clique. One fight, we all fight, right? So he turn around, he get off, right? He get off on that one, then he runs straight towards the next one. Get off on that one. Bam, knock him out. Then he starts running across the yard towards the guards. Right. So he's getting off, and I know it sounds like a movie, but this is exactly how it happens. Anybody that was there could tell you about it, because we heard about it all on B-Yard. He's running straight across the yard and knocking them out as he gets to him. Bam, bam, bam. It's just knocking them out. So when he go, all his homeboys start going. So when they see him going, they start going. So then all the other blacks start jumping up, or all the other active blacks that are want to get popping. I mean, everybody in the yard is active, but the ones that want to get popping too, they hopping up. Then the Mexicans and whites start jumping up.
Oh, man.
So it's like now, because you got to remember, there's guards watching every group at this time.
Yeah.
So once they saw the blacks doing it, everybody started doing it.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like everything in the whole prison got shut down. I'm not positive, but I'm pretty sure they declared a state of emergency and shut down everything, right? Called for local police to come in. They needed help, right? Because everybody was just popping, right? They locked down everything else because all the guards from all the other yards had to run over to help. So they don't see yard. You got to remember, you got A, B, C, D, and then D and C both have two upper and a lower yard. So you got all these guards that got to come to help this one yard. I think it was C upper or C lower. I'm not positive which one, but it was one of those. So they shut everything down, lock everybody up. Everybody report to the riot, right? Big riot, police against inmates, right? So they popping, they getting it cracking. Now officers are getting stabbed, officers are getting beat up, stomped on. A female officer got done real bad. She got her jaw broken. She got her face all broke up. Like she got done pretty bad, unfortunately. She looked like a whole different person when she finally did come back. Like I end up seeing her on BR, and she looked like a whole different person now. Like,
when she came back, did she stay?
Pardon me?
Did she retire, or did she stay after she came back? No, she
stayed working, but she became more of an administrative position.
Yeah.
And I might be wrong, but she might have been the guard that pushed the guy in the first place up against the wall. I think she might have been the first one to catch a punch. I'm not positive, but I think she was. I think she's the one that my cellie ended up firing on first. But so they like I said, that day, 21 officers went to the hospital. 21 officers went to Lassen General Hospital. I think it's Lassen General Hospital. It's in Lassen County up in High Desert. I remember 21 officers went on lockdown. We were on to the outside hospital. I think they locked us down for, I'm thinking, 2 to 3 weeks, something like that. We were on lockdown because of the situation. Because in their eyes, they didn't know if we were going to come out and keep it going. Yeah. You know? And then,
after any riot, they lock it down, right?
Well, any riot lock it down, but a riot against the police is big. That's big. Because you got to look at it like this. If it's a riot against like blacks and whites, they can shoot. They can shoot. Yeah. If it's a riot against police, you can't shoot.
Yeah. So it's going to go on a little longer. It's a little more fair. So
basically, you got to come in there, and that's why they needed all those guards. You got to come in there and stop it. You can't. That's why that lady got done so bad, because they couldn't just go over there and help her.
Yeah.
They couldn't shoot you off of her. I mean, I believe they were kicking her in the face and everything. Like it was like it was an all out from like I said, my second account recollection of it. And I'm on B yard. I'm the next yard over. I can hear the noise over there. I can hear it. You know what I mean? You can hear the block gun going off. You can hear yelling. You can hear all that. You can hear the alarms. You can hear all that. It's not that far. And we're in the middle of a mountain, so it's quiet. It's all in like a little bowl cut out the mountain. But he ended up getting he already had a life sentence. They ended up giving him a 2-year shoe for that. And like, just to even keep this going, like this video going, let's make it a little bit longer and keep it on him, right?
Yeah.
Just to show you how some of these cats is real soldiers, right? Like, literally, we're in Corcoran as cellies, and I'm in a visit. I come back from the visit. He in the cell. I'm like, why are you in the cell? It's all dark. I'm like, what you doing, bruh? He turned around. His face is all swollen up, right? He's like, hey, these 3 dudes, they called me out for yard. They were part of another paperwork division, basically, right? They called me out for yard, bruh. And they jumped me, right? I was like, okay. He said, but they did it in the blind spot, and I just covered my face up and came back in the building. I'm like, oh, is that right? Okay, all right. So I called a porter, you know what I mean? Called the homies because like he from the Bay, but I felt disrespected because y'all know he my cellie. Yeah. So I called a porter that's a blood, older blood from LA. I'm like, hey, Falas, hey, come here, blood. Hey, look, these niggas got on my cellie, bro. You already know what it is. You, as soon as the doors rack, it's popping. Then my cellie's like, nah. I can't let you do that. I can't let you do that because I'm part of that organization. And if you get involved and you get your people involved, it's going to fall back on me later.
To take care of you because you're the cellie.
Yeah, they're going to take care of him. Like, why are you letting another car deal with our bullshit or get involved in our bullshit?
Yeah.
So this man shows you what real soldiers are made of. This man did not come out of that cell for like 2 weeks. All he's doing in there is making get downs, making weapons. He's working on 2 pieces of flats that he had, working on them, and working out. And healing up from beating. Because he looked like the Elephant Man, dog. He was lumped up. I was mad for him, right? And he's like, man, I love you. I appreciate your help, bro. The dudes, they came to try to talk. They try to come. The dudes that did it, the main 2 dudes, they were like higher uppers for that prison. They came to the door and they like, they come to talk to him. They like, hey, Nate, can we talk to you, dog? I'm like, blood, it ain't nothing to talk to me about, nigga. You already know what it is. And he's like, no, blood, hold on, man. But this is, and then they said the name of the paperwork, right? This is blank business. We didn't mean no disrespect to you or the sack car, bro. But this was business. This is something he had coming. And I'm like, so, politics determined that, okay, well, I got to raise my hands and step out of that. Like, if that's some paperwork shit that he had coming, all right. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. So it's cool with us in the Bloods? I'm like, yeah, it's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. It's cool. But then my boy that was a Blood, I had already knew that he wanted to get on this main dude anyway, right? So we kick back. We go do the thing. So my boy go out for legal library, right?
Yeah.
My cellie. And he take both the things with him. It's the first time he'd been out of the cell.
2 weeks.
Yeah. He knows that he signed up. He's planned this perfectly. He signed up for library when he knew that the building that got him pulled out to jump on him was going to be out there. Right? He came out. He told me, I love you. My stuff's already packed up. Just sit it by the door. They'll come get it. You know what I mean? Don't worry about nothing. He had all his stuff packed up, sitting by the door. And he said, I'm not coming back, dog. It was nice knowing you, bro. I'm finna handle my business. And that dude went out to the yard no longer than 30 seconds after I seen him walk out that door. I heard the alarm.
Damn.
He literally went out that door and beeline straight to their area and started stabbing people.
That was in the shoe in Corcoran, the little dog run?
This is in New Corcoran. This is on the level 4 yard of New Corcoran.
Oh, okay.
It's across the street from the shoe. But that just show you, like, some of these cats, like, man, I got life in here. I can't let you do that to me and just let it, you know what I mean? Yeah. Especially when I don't feel like I had it coming, So he, like he said, he kicked off that riot up there with the police in High Desert. He did this. They just don't like him because he got too much power and they wanted him out the way.
Oh, okay.
That's a story.
But now they got to deal with him.
Yeah.
Later. So
that's a little war story for you guys. That's a little. Somebody asked about you know who you are, who asked about staff assaults. That's one.
Yeah, my apologies. I didn't write the name down.
Yeah. And for the record, sorry, I really am trying to preach positivity. So I'm not gonna put out no more videos about assaulting staff. This is the only one. And because I feel like you guys got to understand what it's about in there. Sometimes it's no choice. We're still grown men, and if you push my face into the wall, I'm going to want to push back. So this is Nate Dogg 916 coming at you live from the city of trees. Thanks for the support, man. Sandman, we out.
Cool world, nigga. You better grab a coat. They pointing fingers on them stands, niggas under oath. I know some real fake niggas ratted on they bros. I seen some real sweet niggas take it in